Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we've got one of those very, very rare special things. 930 something episodes into WhatsMap, was it 931 today? And we still occasionally get a map which gives us something we have never seen before. Now sometimes that never seen before is pretty pants or just, novelty. Today we've got something pretty glorious. Now it's a fantasy map, it's a little bit special, it's got its own custom built theme, it's by a YouTuber from Russia, it's got a couple of thousand subscribers, link is via their workshop page, and I think you're gonna like this one. I know I was surprised. That's right, hitting that like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Inda by Krupto Games. Don't look at the thumbnail. Don't look at the thumbnail. Okay, there's your top down view of the map. Looks pretty special. There's your start square. I told you stop looking at the thumbnail. Okay. Start square looks good to me. And then if we have a look at the you're still looking at the thumbnail. Stop it. The terrain heights are really lovely. Okay. And then the resources are very workable as well. Okay, off to the fish. Let's do the fishing. Let's do the fishing. Fishing, it's mostly shellfish. A little bit of tuna though. Tiny wee bit of tuna. Not much. Bit. Off to the workshop now. There is an Inda theme for this particular map. We'll be using the photographic for After Dark. That's right, photographic for After Dark LUT, which we've never used before on the channel as well. So first time theme, first time LUT. Nice little description to read through as well, which is all good. And a one-click collection as well, containing a moderate amount. I mean, it would fall into a high amount, but we've seen much higher than this, so I'm fine. And you know what? It's all used to very good. When you get a big long list and it's not used well, that's a different story. But this is all used well today. It's a really glorious looking map. Now, I like a creator that doesn't have to keep the highways together, especially at the edge of the map. Especially when you're deep in the fog, it doesn't matter that much. But look how smoothly they come back together. Look at how smooth. This is a good map, guys. This is a good map. Flawed? It does have a couple of little problems, of course it does. Like, you might argue. Some of you are going to argue for this and some of you won't care. I'm okay with this one, but I'm going to point out the pillars aren't aligned, but they are consistent. They're slowly but progressively like leveling up with each other, but they don't ever level up with each other fully. I would say that is quite nice. You might disagree, but I'm okay with it, so shush now. Right, okay, down to the highways then. We'll look at the rail in a minute. And there are a few places, quite a few places on the map where it goes elevated, it doesn't go elevated parallel with each other. Okay, I'm clutching at straws here, I know. I'm clutching at straws. But there are a few of those. And if that's the worst thing, it's not the worst thing on the map. That will come a little bit later on. Like the little loop back on this intersection. It's like a paperclip intersection. I like it. And then that road goes off to the... it goes down the length of the island on this side. We're going to go the opposite side of these mountains. But yes, that goes down that side. And there is a little start square roundabout down there as well. Not the start square. I got it same here as well, where it doesn't start level. We're getting a little bit of terrain glitching going on here. Bit of terrain glitching on the side as well. And a tiny little bit where the roads come together here, little hollow. I'm going to fix 2 out of those 3, apart from the little hollow, just by move it, grab the node. I'm not fixing the whole map, by the way, guys. Just wanted to do this one here. Show you there. There you go. Your terrain stress has now gone off the road, and the glitching down the side has gone. But we've still got a tiny little bit of a hollow in the central median there. It's a tiny weeny. It's partly fixed. Partly fixed. Okay, yeah. Not a perfect job. Never expected it to be. Got 6 lanes merging into 4 there, but I'm okay with that as well because it's not such a heavy weight of traffic. And now we're going elevated, and again the elevation is very neat indeed. Coming up to our first proper intersection, and you notice we've got 4 lanes leading into this roundabout, a roundabout with multiple lanes on it, feeding traffic off and back down. It's all very neat. The thing is, it's 4 lanes merging into a 3-lane roundabout. What was wrong with the 4-lane roundabouts? Could we have done that? I think that would have been better. Remember that. Just remember that for later. Yeah, everything's good there. No street lamp clipping. The heights of that, the road was actually high enough. I did check. I wasn't sure. I did check. It's perfectly good. In fact, it's the perfect height. Got a long slip road here. No real problem with the length. Got a bit of problem with the weeding. There's not much in the way of foliage on the roads, and that's basically pretty much it, I would suggest. Anyway, Start Square is over here as well, and it's just a lovely intersection. Just a lovely, really very nicely done. Love the tree work, love the rock work. It's all just so slick. 4 lanes merging into 2. Possibly into 3 might have been a little bit better, but again, are we being too picky? And then we have our quirky asset of the day. Because it's Saturday, and no, it's not essential to do a quirky one on a Saturday, but we're going to do a quirky one anyway. It's the Flamborough Lighthouse by Lee Hobson 89. This is lovely. Apparently it actually has a rotating lamp, although there appear to be problems with the lamp in the comments. I don't care, it just looks great, so we're going with it. And factoids, because factoids. On today's date, J.M. Barrie, who wrote Peter Pan, was born on this day in 1860, the 9th of May 1860. Barrie liked to support young talent, and in 1919 he helped publish The Young Visitors by Daisy Ashford, which went on to sell nearly 500,000 copies. Amazingly though, the child was only 9 years old when it was written. There you go. J.M. Barrie, born today in 1860. And this is the Flamborough Lighthouse by Lee Hobson 89. Not born in 1860, probably, Lee Hobson. I imagine possibly born in 1989, which is a very good year. I was at college. Okay, let's get that ages me, doesn't it? That ages me. Okay, we'll follow the highways along, and we've got a little elevated section. I think we've seen plenty enough highways, so there are a couple of other things I'd like to show you as we go. Past the beautiful waterfall, which we'll be checking out a little bit later on as well. Don't worry, we're not missing the waterfall. We're coming back to that. Great rock work, great cliff work, great tree placement, great selection of trees, great colour of sand, great colour of sea, interesting swooping highway layouts. There's just a lot going for this map. There is a lot. My grumbles are minor ones, but they are valid. We've got a loop back roundabout here, and look at this one. Look at this roundabout. Elevated, 4 lanes into 4. So it is possible to do 4 lanes into 4. Who knew? Anyway, this is like the bishop's wife's legs. They just separate and they never come back together again. Oh, if you're a bishop and you're watching this, I am just joking with you, okay? I don't know for a fact that she spreads her legs that easily. Anyway, coming over to the other, we're coming back over this side to have a little look at the rail. We're going to follow the rail in from this way, and the rail is fairly slick and fairly fine, and it's a fantasy map, so we're going to allow for a little bit of elevation issues, yeah, gradient issues, because there is a little bit. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's not up and down and janking about. We do have down here, minor issue here, portals on the lines. Portals on the lines. There you go. Minor thing. Probably nobody cares. Okay, now we're going, not so much here, but we're going to hit a gradient in a minute, which is much steeper, in fact steep enough that even with the naked eye you can see it's going up a hill. There you go. Does it matter? This is a fantasy map. No, it doesn't. Is it City Skylines? Yeah. So does it really? It's down to you. If it bothers you, then it bothers me. Hang on. It's everybody's favourite factory right there. I love that one. Had some ideas for a new map based on the placement of that factory alone. Not gonna be making a new map anytime soon, but it just gives me new ideas. Just gives me. That's not the thing though. That's thing we've not seen before. You've already seen it in the thumbnail, but shh, I told you not to look at it. And then we come down here, crossing the little river there. Beautiful again, beautiful rocks and trees and crystal clear waters. It's so lovely. Rail is just following the highways along here, minding its own business. It's going to do some nipping underneath, and we're going to have a bit of a choice of routes, I think. We're coming over down through it again, beautifully done. Got rail under rail. Now that's a neat thing. That is a very neat thing, and I can't find any reason to mark that down. And just like gradients coming back up to here, and yeah, it's just going so well. Now, some of you I know skip the intermissions. I would highly recommend don't skip today's because it's new and it is absolutely piss your pants funny. Yes, I did use the P word. Pants. Okay, off to the edge of the map, and we'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe I'm plugging this, but my husband, this old gamer, has a YouTube channel where he builds cities or something. He thinks he's funny and different from other Cities Skylines channels, but what he needs to do is take out the trash. But in the meantime, check out this old gamer.
Oh, that's the best ad so far. Back to the shipping at Inda by Krupto Games. Yeah, the shipping splits and it comes this way, and then all of these lovely little shipping lines that provide you these lovely swooping curves. It's all very nicely done. Every way you look on this side of the map is absolutely perfect, which means on the opposite side of the map I've probably seen something that isn't perfect. Do you think? So along here, and then you got a little split there, lovely split there, lovely split here, and it all comes together off the edge of the map over there. But wait a minute, what am I looking at here? Shipping, just get the camera settled. Shipping coming down here, hard left, hard right, sorry, and then off the edge of the map there. So yes, just one little curve missing there. We've got some lovely curves here, which is the start square water, and around the peninsulas we've got a little bit of water motion pushing through there, visible. But it is fairly still, so if you're reliant on moving water in the start square, it is there, but you just got to really be very careful, very watchful of this one for water flow. Right, okay, now let's take in the map as a whole and start looking for some of these special bits. Now I've got one or two minor grumbles, and I'm making it sound really bad here, but it's really not. But if we have a look here, I'm loving the shape of the bay here. This Half Moon Bay. I've got the old abandoned ship on the beach there. The really nice use of trees on the beaches, on the hills, not avoiding the cliffs. But look at how steep I know we do get a bit of continental shelf drop off, but that just looks gaunting, I've got to be honest with you. On some places, depending on the angle of the sun, it is very, very visible. So yeah, there's just a few little things going on. Lovely little waterfall going on here. We'll check this one out. And as we head up into the hills, this is fantasy map. The water spawn point for this actually splits both ways down the mountain. So a little bit of realism lost there, but it doesn't matter because it's fantasy. We do have some drowned trees, which fantasy or not is one or two I don't mind, but that's really deep where they are being drowned there. Slight oversight there, I feel. Got a little tower, and then a nicely placed, all you really need is a castle with a little bit of wall by it, and it looks realistic with the placement, and that's a good job. And of course the Park Life glory hole. If we head on over to the opposite side We got a pool, and we got a few more drowned trees. It's not too many on the map. Most of them are clustered right here. Lovely waterfalls going on here, and I really do have to point this one out. You may notice a floating rock. Never seen this before in a WhatMap map. Never. That is very nicely done. Now, if you're looking at it going, oh, it must be a glitch or something. Nope, that is by design. Let's head on over to this peninsula over here. And over here, you'll notice we've got another one of these floating rocks. But underneath this one, we've got a little bit of gravel. And we've got a few standing stones. Just making it look... It's done deliberately. And it's done really well indeed. I like it. You don't want to overkill this. Oh, you look at these islands. You can see that it's... yeah. We have one more over here on what is a BonBon Island. A nice BonBon Island at that one. And yes, we're not overkilling this idea. We just popped 3 in. Which means there might be another one hiding somewhere that I've missed. But I found the 3. It's very clean. It's very tight. Actually, that island's too big for BonBon Island. I take it back. I don't like that island. Not for living on anyway. For building on, nice. But what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. And I think it should be. It just depends how many great maps we get this month. It's going to be crazy this month. Oh my goodness me. So, I'm just hiding so it doesn't appear in the thumbnail. Those floating rocks. Beautiful. It's a beautiful map. I'm just slightly distracted by the these islands where you can see that there's sharp drop-offs. So can't get 5 stars, but it gets a very strong 4 stars. I love it. Detailing on the whole is very, 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 very good. Just a few minor grumbles and some drowned trees. Not enough to drop it to 3 stars by any stretch of the imagination. It's getting 4 stars, and I'm really pleased. Really pleased. Gameplay potential. I was tempted to go 5 stars for this one, but I feel that there's probably more stuff that I've missed, minor stuff that's going to need cleaning up. Which is cleaning up is an extra chore that shouldn't be there. So I'm going 4 stars for gameplay. Very playable. 4, 4 and 4 for Inda by Krupto Games. And the BonBonB seal of approval. Yep, there's been a few of those just lately. Because there's been a lot of really good maps just lately. And that's another really good map. And unique. Very rare we see a unique map and one of a high quality as well. So it's all there. It's all there. And the minor grumbles are all minor grumbles. Right, join me tomorrow where we'll have the Viewer's Choice Top 10 for last month, plus the Steam Weekly Chart Show for this week. And I'm currently working on some more tutorials. Yeah, look out for that one. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome.